Hey y'all, apparently I am just in time to be 10 minutes late. So there was a meeting here beforehand. It just finished. So sorry for all two of my legion of fans that were waiting for this greatness. I am now unveiling my vegan jello shots. If you follow me on Instagram, oh my God, I can't believe I have an Instagram now. You would have seen these babies. They are made of cellulose derived from coconut water. That is the nice part of having as your voice teacher. So let me start putting these in cups. I don't think people get how to do them. So this is what I call this flavor. This flavor I'm going to call Tropical Blue. It's a mixture of several rare flavor essences, including guarana and soursop. So that's what this one is going to taste like. Let me pour some in here. And when you pour the shot, it will look a little something like this. Let me lay some aside. So it'll be like, ooh, what's that even do? Put a couple in the glasses so people actually know what to do with them. People are like, this isn't the normal pork bone gelatin I'm used to. I'm scared. America's being taken over. So this one is guava. Yeah, that one's guava. Ooh, I mean, I'm strong. It's about to get litty. If any of y'all come join me in person, hopefully some of the live people actually come and it's not just me at a screen. Oh, God. Let me go back to the thing and see if people are typing things. Oh, God, many people are typing things. No, I don't even know. Why is this so hard? 1 second. Let me go to the little thingy. Like, when you start a stream, it should just be, like, already on the screen where the actual stream is happening on YouTube so you can like interact with people and to like throw your back out and learning how to do the polka in where is okay, no, I have it inside my Discord. For those of you who are not on my Discord, get on my Discord and get on my Patreon for free PDFs on emerging vocal pedagogy. Hip you to that new. Having you learning what a canoodle is. It's spelled like CNOEDEL. It's this textual mod that I can't find out, like described outside of a PDF. Okay, where's my no. Oh no, I put it in my general announcements. Sorry, I'm gonna find it. If y'all commenting, I'm gonna find the comments. Just give me a minute. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm clicking on the link now. Hopefully there's someone coming up to see me now, but no, my luck, probably not. Nope.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm you.
I am live on YouTube right now, and I am very confused. Yeah. Our generation stays on these computers. That's a good old-fashioned computer. Oh, hello, Tetra. I can finally see you. Hello, Tetra. Thank you for standing my loser ass. Probably gonna take all these shots myself. So sad and so hard in these streets. Are you about to head out?
I am.
Do you want to try one before you leave?
I'm not gonna say no too many times.
This one.
They're definitely for you if you eat them.
Okay, well if you don't want to try them, that's cool.
I'll try one.
Oh no, I got plenty.
Okay.
Hopefully this will be something for you to remember me by. They're very chewy. That's why I like them. They're chewy.
It's like gummy bears.
Between the texture of Jell-O and gummy bears.
Oh,
Ringing endorsement. Do you want to say hi to?
They're super delicious. delicious.
Okay, thank you. And what's your name? I didn't catch your name, by the way.
I'm Trisha.
Trisha, nice to meet you. I'm Charles.
Charles, thank you so much for the shot. I'm excited to make so much fun.
Well, if you're around and you want to come back for seconds, I'm sure there will be some left. I'm not that popular.
I'm sure you are.
No.
You got free shots.
Not outside my mind.
Shop, so yeah, actually, wow, that just looked. They are really good. I like the chewiness.
Yes, that's people like them better.
I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but
yeah, no, it's like chewy, but in a Jello chewy kind of way. I have not been able to replicate that texture because I think it takes like the cellulose forming in culture. Like you can't just have powdered cellulose and make that like they do for gel illusion. You can't just like take powdered cellulose and make that texture.
Well, it's really cool.
30 minutes ago. Oh, thank you, Tetra, for listening and watching as you work on some stuff. What are you working on, Tetra?
Okay.
You all set?
Yeah, I'm heading out. I don't want to interrupt the music.
Oh,
later.
you good at you so yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Oh yeah, don't y'all can leave on my account.
What? This? Oh, this
Yeah. This just makes me look like more of a loser.
I didn't. It's not very good though. It's on
It's
my
in
last
history,
bit in it, so I had to eat it.
Are you baking or are you baked? See ya.
See ya. Bye. Bye.
And you're doing some history work.
Wednesday, Monday.
Ooh, my least favorite subject.
Okay.
Pulling for you.
Thanks. Me too.
All right, you all set, Earl.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, ooh, I'm jealous. Baking. Well, I wouldn't blame you if you were baked. I do not. Devil's weed, but I do not blame people who like to get baked. Shoot, I'm about to get caked on this liquor if nobody else comes. Oh no, it's eluding out. Why do I gotta make complicated drinks? Why can't I make other forms of cooking besides baking? I can explain a little bit more. I must have someone come down for get a large spoon if other people come. Pretty terrible, so it must be good for a distribution requirement or you in high school, because I do not study no history of my own free will. I'd be getting jealous of all the dead people because they're not broke like me. Yeah, is there anybody else? There's two people. Okay, there's another person watching now. Oh, my viewership just doubled. It's through the roof. Toy. Or is that toy? A friend, Matt Johnson, just commented a post in the live stream group. Oh, high school, yay! Let me try not to corrupt you and say horrible things on the internet. What specific thing in history are you studying? I will be of no use to you, but I'd still like to know. I'd like to get to know my fans. They are just growing up quicker and quicker these days. That's so weird. I'm watching myself from like 5 seconds ago, so you're about to interact with me like from 5 seconds in the past. By the time you hear this, I will be 5 seconds in the future. Let me get my melodica. And let me remind my students who keep asking to see me in person that this is their chance to see me in person for free. Because normally I do online lessons. They're like, I don't do online lessons. I was like, well, how about you come see me in person for free? Well, what had happened is all I get every time I try to invite these people that say they want to do in-person sessions. Here I am. Let's do an in-person session. United States, it's the most uninteresting history imaginable. It's like, I wouldn't say it's uninteresting. I'd say it's just very depressing. It is very depressing, especially if you look at it from not the winner's standpoint. Okay, so I guess if nobody is trying to come, then if you're interested in hearing about some American Idol information, I will talk about American Idol information to at least one person. So let me know if you have any questions about the audition process. I don't know about the super high up. I'm not like the main producers, but I can tell you basic stuff about the first and second rounds and some of the supplemental rounds. I definitely recommend resources for viewing in terms of if you really want to go for it in American Idol, some of the things that they look for season by season. Okay, why not? Do you sing, Tetra? Let me know if you sing. 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds into the future, I will see whether or not you can sing. But I guess overall, I had 2 students audition this cycle. One got to the front of the line. Well, this is also questions for not just like performances that you've seen, which you can ask me about those as well. Not just performances that you've seen, but also anybody can sing if they work hard enough. I definitely was not born being able to sing. That's a misconception I like to bust up, is that singing is not necessarily something that you have to be born doing. And history has definitely shown that. Like some people just find out that they have a voice later in life. Like Whitney Houston started off as a model before she came big as a singer. So it's something that you find necessarily. You have to be born with it necessarily is what I'm meant to say. So I guess general. Okay. I thought you said, I guess I'm not quite sure if I have what it takes. What does it take? That depends on the season. Sort of the demographics of who's auditioning and what in general they might be looking for, which is impossible to say at any one given time. It's like, what will be the #1 hit on radio? You don't know. And record companies are definitely in the business of trying to find that out. As many songs and sampling other songs and being basic ripoffs of other songs. I don't know if you heard it's like Camila Cabello, Crying in the Club. I will be damned if that is not Some Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. So it's definitely people out here trying to reduplicate songs to play the charts. And similarly, American Idol, you have to be able to, like, if you're a producer, figure out what will sell on these shows, what will sell to people after the show. And as much, what's your range? Let me see what your range is. And also people liking the way your voice sounds. That I think can help you with singing. I think with like the ultimate test of singing is like, I hate my talking voice. When I sing, I start to like it a little bit more. So I think the more ultimate test of your not just your gift as a singer, but your development, your talent as a singer, your skill as a singer is being able to change your voice into something that people will like. Frequency, the way most people use it in sound refers to the pitch of somebody's voice. So, like this is a lower frequency. Well, hopefully you could actually understand what I was saying. But second thing was a higher frequency, obviously. But there's all kinds of bands of frequencies in your voice that don't have to do with the actual note that you're singing. They are called formants and harmonics, and they inform the texture of your voice and sort of general sound. Like I can hit one bass frequency, like I'm going to be hitting continually the same frequency. So I can hit the same frequency over and over, but then I can drop my larynx and make it sound bigger. And then I can slide my larynx up and make it sound smaller. So strain past 2. Is that hertz? Ooh, I don't measure in hertz. I'm not at that level. I need to know how to like do hertz. It's been a minute. I was a linguist in college, and I knew my hertzes back then, but now I'm more familiar with notes. I'll maybe talk about hertz when you talk about formants and harmonics, but in terms of pitch, I cannot tell you what frequency an A4 is. I think it's 440 hertz, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Anyways, so there's definitely like a lot of bands of frequencies in your voice that can determine the feeling that people get from your singing. And that is some of what American Idol producers look for in terms of what feeling your voice gives, not necessarily the most amount of range. They want some range in the auditions, but I'll find that most of the auditions that I've heard, and I'm talking about the preliminary auditions and the people that make it through, it's people going from maybe like 3rd and 4th octave, maybe quickly touching the 5th octave. So you actually don't need hecka range to be a good candidate to make it through to later levels in American Idol. One second, let me see what my students are up to that they not coming. C2 to D4. Oh, thank you for translating. So yeah, C2 to D4, that's pretty low. I'd say if that's your true comfort range and you're comfortable throughout that range, that's definitely bass. For sure. You can expand your range upward if you want. I think basses tend to not make it as far on American Idol because people like a climax, a high note in a song that is at least upper 4th octave. So you're talking like A4 and up for lower voice singers as a climax in your songs. You got to be able to sell those money notes that people will rally behind. Ooh. Is anyone coming? Can anyone hear me? I don't think anyone is gonna come. Oh, okay. Well, apparently somebody's coming according to Facebook. Oh, you can falsetto higher. Yeah. I think you can as your range. A lot of classical likes to be like, oh well, if you hit it in falsetto, that's not real. I mean, the applause for those notes is real. The money that people get paid to hit those notes is real. So I think those notes are pretty much real, especially if you develop them and work harder at them. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I could set up. A bass that bakes. I like that though. A bass that bakes. This is masculinity in 2017. I like it. Maybe not masculine. Maybe not a man. There's women out here hitting C2s. It's quiet as it's kept. I am pouring myself. I need to name this libation, but it's basically, I would call it a margarita. It's like a tropical margarita. I'm drinking away the pain that nobody loves me. Let's see how this tastes. Ooh, this tastes like sweet revenge on the people that are not here to drink this. Let me try one of these shots. I can just make another one. Good, but strong. They are very strong. Good thing I live walking distance from here. Hi, CIA. Okay, so who's the other person? It says 2 are watching right now. I guess I'm the other person. I'm watching my own live stream. Goals. How am I supposed to tell you how I feel about streaming on YouTube when I'm not done streaming? Well, I guess for anybody that will watch this video that isn't watching it now, because y'all are just not loyal, For anybody who's watching this video in the future, let me start talking a little bit more about American Idol stuff. What's a good thing to go on? I have noticed, this is a pretty compelling thing, that I have noticed people with instrumentalists. I'm pretty sure they are allowing people to like, yes, you definitely bring your own guitar. And they even have like people like wheeling out electric keyboards. You probably had to bring yours, but you can have it like stored away somewhere so you don't have to haul it the whole time. And you can play for yourself. And I really do think that people playing instruments for themselves have a higher rate of going through, because I definitely know some people, it's like, he wasn't even hitting the right notes. Maybe he was hitting the right notes on the guitar, but he wasn't even hitting the right notes with your voice. And they were definitely going through further and going through more often. Hello. Than people that were singing a cappella. I think sometimes the judges just might not have the patience or imagination to sort of see where you're going with your voice and to sort of imagine what kind of songs you would sing. They want it right there, like with the actual guitar, and sort of the style that you play the guitar will show you, are you a jazz singer? Are you a singer-songwriter, acoustic indie folk? Or are you R&B or whatever, and they want the guitar and the piano or whatever to help give them that picture. I think also people like something that they can sort of jive to, and it's harder to jive rhythmically to a voice unless you like clapping and snapping for yourself, which I definitely recommend. Than when you have like a guitar actually implying the rhythm of the songs that you're doing. Oh, hello, Poro Chew. I am chewing a Jello shot right now. I wish you were here taking it with me. I wish anybody was here with me. I'm so all alone. It's 30 minutes into this, and I guess nobody wants free American Idol information. Oh, well, I was going to put somebody through. No, not really. I don't have the power to automatically put somebody through. But I don't know. I guess people just don't want to sing. Are you a singer, Porochu? You need that table? Okay, awesome. I am waiting right now to hear if Porochu is a singer. They will see my questions 5 seconds into the future. And started singing with it. Yeah, a lot of people, it's good to be able to play instruments, as I was saying, for American Idol. It's good to be able to play instruments because it definitely helps show the producers and the casting people what kind of artist you could be. So if they allow it in a particular season, you can have someone even play for you, or even better yet, play for yourself. You can definitely bring in an electronic keyboard and they'll stow it for you, and you don't have to like carry it all through the line. You can cut to the front with it when you're leaving it, so that way it'll be there when you're about to do your audition. So I would definitely recommend if you can hook that up. But another thing I would keep in mind is they also, and you see this if you watch enough seasons of American Idol, they want someone that can step away from the keyboard or the guitar, but especially the keyboard, because I think they'll think of you as kind of like, oh, you're a little bookworm, you're a nerd, you actually read treble and bass clef, who has time for that? So you want to show them that you can like go into the audience and have personality as well. So if you make it to supplementary rounds where they want multiple audition songs, I would prepare like the first one maybe with keys and the second one without. And that will show them, oh, look, I can be an artist and I can get up and twerk a little bit with the audience. There was another person. I was like, I guess it's just poetry and Tetra. I'll make sure. Should I go downstairs and see if maybe, because this is a downstairs level, maybe they're waiting downstairs. We know they're not. To see if it's some people that thought it was actually downstairs. I'm over here watching TV. This is so long since I've actually seen TV. I'll be staying on YouTube. Let me see, make sure it's nobody downstairs. So now we're venturing downstairs to the bottom level of Peace and a cup of Joe. Hey, if anybody comes through asking for the American Idol audition information, could you let them know it's upstairs? Okay, thank you.
Is that okay? I just figured if I'm sitting back, you better back in instead of
So far it's nobody. Ooh, Lord. So I guess I will just start talking a little bit more. About what's another thing? Questions and people to actually riff off of that want some of this good information. No, nobody asking on Facebook neither. Let me tag this, see if it's some people online on Discord trying to keep me company. Ooh, Lord, I need questions. No, I did not give you permission to mess around like that. Okay. I guess what else really helps to actually have a particular person here to talk about, because there's so many different kind of routes and competencies that you can go for. So if you're trying to be like, oh, I'm a big, bold, sassy R&B diva, that is one, that's one way. You want to be like, well, I'm an artist, I'm a singer, songwriter, I make my own music. That's like another way you could be doing it. And the way you have to sell those things in terms of what you wear, in terms of what you write for the backstory. Oh, no, you're fine, Tetra. If you are going these different pathways, it's like a different set of clothing you got to wear. It's a different kind of song choice you got to make. It's a different, you got to approach the written questionnaire that they make y'all do before you go and actually even do your audition. And while you do that audition, they will be reading it, hopefully. I'm about to go. Oh, well, hang around, Tetra. More information where that came from. Oh. Night, Brian. I'm probably going to end it now anyways. I'm going to end it all.